We have approximately 3,500 mango trees, 5,000 avocado trees, and about 700 Tahitian limes. The learning curve was very, very steep. Watering's a very big part of tree crop horticulture, especially avocados. We had a qualified irrigation agronomist come and see us. We made revolutionary changes to our pump shed. We're on the Mariba Dimbula irrigation scheme here. We actually were getting up to 40 psi head pressure at the pump shed. Pipe went into the dam, filled the dam up, so that's where we got our water from. And I thought, well, why don't we put that 40 psi into the back of the pump as a sealed system rather than putting it into the dam, and then the pump only needs to put in an extra 30 psi to get to the 70 that we were watering at. We're actually paying about a quarter of our electricity than what we were paying. Now I've got an empty dam ready for the wet season, and as soon as the storms come, I'm going to fill all that dam up with free water. We've got water probes throughout the farm now that I can grab my iPhone and go up near the probe and it'll download the data off the probe. It'll graph that. But the biggest thing I got out of this is really cause and effect. I would see exactly what 1 hour of watering did, how far it went through the profile and how long it stayed there. And then whenever we're putting fertiliser out, fertiliser's not cheap. You know, I want to make sure that when I'm putting it out, it's staying there. So I was able, just through everyday watering, learn cause and effect in my soil, learn what 1 hour did, 2 hours did, 3 hours did. And I've learnt now that if I'm putting fertiliser out, anything more than 2 hours, I'm wasting it. If you don't have water probes, you're guessing. The results are speaking for themselves. So I said the yield has been at least doubling year on year and almost tripling. The trees are reaching a point of health again that we can be quite proud of. But a lot of that has come down to very fine irrigation management. So we've just completed our mulching for the year. We mulch once a year. Now we haven't even hit the soil yet. You see these roots, this is the root system. They like being up here in the mulch. This is probably one of those things, if there was nothing else we did to this farm but mulch, we probably would have still seen a fairly similar result to the tree health. Probably one of the other ones that was really beneficial for us was the mapping, and it was using GIS software and satellite imagery to get the whole farm down and then overlay where the irrigation pipes were. We had every tree, every block, every variety, every planting, every rootstock, and I refer to that map almost daily. So rather than just taking the big bucket approach to it, yeah, we're getting very, very fine, very granular, detailed farming now. And that's only come about through that mapping, through the water probes, through the efficiencies that we've come about. And that's come through research, and it's come through knowledge, and it's come through talking to the right people. And I just think it's really beneficial to go out and get off the farm and go and learn and go and talk to other farmers. It's really important that people understand that the word sustainable is not organic farming. Sustainable is profitable farming, and profitable farmers have a better opportunity to use farm practices that are even better for their land than the ones that they are forced to use because they're not profitable. I guess like all farmers, I'm becoming very, very connected to this place. I'm being very connected to my trees. I'm beginning to understand how difficult it is for people to leave the land and how heartbreaking that is. So I think that perhaps, yeah, I think my future is here.